from Advanced Animal Care Berea. We're going to be talking about cat wellness exams today.
Thank you. Dr. Clark, what's included in a cat wellness exam?
So a cat wellness exam is a good, thorough nose to tail exam. We look in their mouth, we look at their eyes and their ears, we feel all of their lymph nodes, we go through and check their skin, their coat, we palpate their abdomen, we listen to their heart and lungs, just a nice, thorough physical exam.
So how often should we do a cat wellness exam?
We certainly recommend at the bare minimum once a year. For our older friends, certainly twice a year is a little bit better. Sometimes it's hard when you're with your animal day to day to notice when those little issues happen. So it's good to get fresh eyes to look at your pet and kind of help you know, has something changed?
Mm-hmm. So what do you think the benefits are of a regular wellness exam?
Yeah, so regular wellness exams really help us know, are there any underlying conditions, like I mentioned, that we just maybe haven't noticed where we're seeing them every day. They help us check in on our dental health, on our heart, lungs, abdomen. They help us get ahead of issues that may pop up in the future.
So how do I prepare for a cat wellness exam?
Yeah, so it's always a good idea to have your carrier that you bring your cat into the vet stored somewhere in the house where it's a part of their regular routine, so they're not scared of their carrier. Sometimes bringing a towel or a t-shirt that smells like you is helpful while they're here. Of course, if your kitty is not a big fan of us, we can always send you home with some medications to make them more comfortable while they're here too.
Okay. What should I expect when I come with my cat? What's going to happen with a cat wellness exam?
Yeah, so we'll check in at the front desk, have you come into the room. Our technician will come in and triage you, say, hey, are there any problems going on with your little baby today? We'll come in, we'll do our thorough physical exam, update any vaccines that need to be done, grab any blood for blood work for wellness testing, and that's pretty much it.
Okay. So what questions should I ask my vet during the wellness exam?
Yeah, so if there's anything that's been concerning you, change in eating habits, vomiting, defecation, anything that's bothering you, definitely ask that. If you have questions about weight loss, diet management, now is your time. We're here for all of your pet.
So what's the difference between a wellness exam and a sick visit?
Yeah, so wellness exams typically are, we're coming in once a year, just get an idea of how we're doing overall, your general wellness checkup like you do with your doctor. Sick visits are, my cat has been vomiting all day, what's going on?
Okay.
Yeah.
So what vaccinations or preventative treatments might be discussed during the exam?
Yeah, so rabies, of course, is definitely recommended. It is required by law. It's something that humans can get, and it's a deadly disease, so we do want to protect your pets. FVRCP and FELV as well are discussed. FELV is feline leukemia virus. That can be spread cat to cat, so particularly our friends that are outdoors, indoors, outdoors, hanging out with other furry friends, we want to make sure that they're protected. Those cats can certainly have a lot of disease issues, and they can certainly die at younger ages due to complications of FELV. FVRCP is feline viral rhinotracheitis vaccine, so it helps out with all of our viral upper respiratory type of funks, other things like that. So that's good as well for our indoor-outdoor cats.
So how do I manage any health issues or recommendations made during the exam?
Yeah, so definitely we partner with you on that. So we won't, just walk in the room and say, hey, you need to do these things and then leave you alone. We say, hey, we recommend these things and here's how we're going to implement that together. We give you tips and tricks to kind of work through that. We would certainly never tell you to do something and say good luck.
Mm-hmm. Are there additional services or tests recommended based on a cat's age or health status?
Yeah, so we definitely recommend, for our older kitty cats, doing annual blood work. Ideally would be every 6 months at the least. Once a year is a good idea. Cats are certainly prone to things like kidney disease, hyperthyroidism, and we really want to get ahead of that. It's very helpful, as we get older to have an idea of how our numbers have been trending. So that kind of lets us know we can track things as we're going throughout the year.
Okay. So what should I do if my cat shows signs of stress during the exam?
Yeah, so definitely, there are certain points where we say, hey, your baby is just too stressed out today. We're going to have to go home with some medications and come back. If that's ever happened to you before, or if you just worry that your cat's going to be stressed out, give us a call. We'll certainly send home some medications for you to help calm your pet down.
About how much does a cat wellness exam cost?
The exam itself is $58, and then based on what other vaccines you want to do, wellness blood work, things like that. Of course, we make estimates all throughout the time.
Okay. And then what happens if I miss a wellness exam?
Yeah, so definitely just call us to get back on the schedule. Certainly let us know. We can always get you in. It's better to just go ahead and come back in, make it up later than to say, oops, we skipped this year, we'll just do it next year.